I guess we got some snow. Hi, I'm Pete, and welcome to Just a Few Acres Farm. 6 or 8 inches, belly aching cows. You guys are getting low on hay. Hey, you steer. Oh boy, snow means more work. I don't know. It's been a long time. Charging. Blade was froze to the ground. Super 8 go-kart. Jesus, snow plowing devil. Mighty Mike. Baby. There we go. Oh. Four-wheel drive. Who needs four-wheel drive? There. That's the first time I've used the Super 8 in 2 years. I didn't have to plow at all last year. There was so little snow. Seems to me that this winter's going to be a little different. Now it's time to go in and see the cattle. Hey guys. Yeah, you got grumbles, don't you? Complaints. Why don't you guys follow me out here? Let's go outside. Come on, cows. Usually you're curious enough to come out and see what I'm up to. What's going on? Look at you, Mr. Steer. Look at all that thick fur. And you? Yeah, another steer. And another steer. Hi, Orden. How are you? The bulls don't get that thick coat. See how short that is? They get it up on their necks. Completely unlike this guy. See how furry he is? Hey, little ones. You're getting used to me now. These are 25 calves. I'm right up next to them. I wanted to take a minute and talk about cattle in the cold because I get a lot of questions about it every year. Cattle react to the cold differently than people. Our highs lately have been about 20 degrees or so, colder at night. That's fine for cattle. Whereas we'd be shivering and freezing in nothing but our birthday suits, which is what they wear all day long, they're just fine. Sometimes they'll stand out in the winter pasture here with an inch of snow on their backs. I think one of the differences is that cattle ruminate as part of their digestive system, and that rumination generates a lot of heat. So they have this built-in warmer, and it keeps them from getting cold as easy. I think of hot weather as actually being worse for cattle than cold weather. And the general rule is that cattle do fine outside, and there are farms around here that have no shelter for beef cattle. We have a 3-sided shelter, and cattle are even better in the cold if they can get out of the wind, and that's the idea behind the 3-sided shelter. But I wouldn't put up a 4-sided shelter. I wouldn't close in that fourth wall because their quarters need to breathe. Cattle generate a lot of moisture as well as heat from respiration, from their manure and their urine. So you really need, a good source of ventilation. Of course, on dairy farms now, some of them have gone to 0 grays where the cattle are in the barn all day long. And if you ever drive by one of those giant barns that they keep all of the milk cows in, they have huge ventilation systems, giant fans, because they're working at removing that moisture as well as bedding them every day. Now, new bedding is a way to remove moisture, of course, because it accumulates in the bedding. We just keep piling layers on in what's called a deep bedding pack. And so it'll build up to a few feet here and compost in place. Hi, Titus. I haven't seen you yet today. You got some thicker fur, but not nearly as long as the other guys. Here comes Hill to help me. We're going to add another layer of bedding. Of course, another reason that beef farms are so different from dairy farms is because the cows got to be kept cleaner on dairy farms because they're milking them every day. And with beef cows, it's not such an issue, so the bedding can build up and compost in place. Come on, guys. Let's go. Come on. Yes, I know. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Come on. We're going out. Come on. Out. 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 Come on. Out. Out. Gordon. Out. Out. Come on. Log jam. Out. Come on. Out. Out. Let's go. Out. 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 Out.
Yeah.
Keep forgetting. We can't do it fast enough for the cattle.
Never can.
We use hay for bedding because we have it on hand. We don't need to stock anything separate. Straw costs a little bit more than hay here, so just the way it is with economics. And this is some late first cutting that I made, which is suboptimal for feeding. So it's going for bedding.
I think that'll do it.
That's all of it?
I think so.
Wow.
You're very economical.
I was parsimonious with the twine. They're starving to death. What they say. It's good, right?
Yeah, I think so.
As the bedding level comes up, we just crib up the stock tank so the water stays at the right height. These 6x6s. There, that's good.
Perfect.
Our hay came from 3 sources this winter. This is our own hay with the orange twine on it. Then there's one neighbor's hay with green sisal twine on it, and another neighbor's hay that's net wrapped. Whenever we put out 2 bales, we always put 2 of the same. because the cattle will eat all of one and not of another if they get two different ones. I'm not sure yet which they prefer most. The net wrapped hay also goes through a chopper on the front of the baler, and the cattle really scarf the chopped stuff down. It chops it into little lengths. But this winter, for some reason, they've been pulling more of that into the pen than this longer stuff. I don't know why. Sometimes it's the reverse. It all winds up being bedding anyway. Whatever they don't eat. They're so impatient. They're going to be happy though. Whoops. Well, come on, guys. In you go. Stampeding herd. Come on, Tulip. And they will eat a bit of the bedding after we put it down, which is good, I guess. It's like winter grazing. Bull calf. I keep my eye on him. Hey, bud. Yeah, you're a nice bull. Nice straight lines. Patty feeding your face. Pretty gratifying on a cold, snowy day to have them in here with dry bedding. All right, guys. Shooey. Glad to have a warm shop for the winter. As always happens on this channel, work moves inside more than outside in the winter time, and I've pulled the MD in here. For those that saw the video, I'm putting power steering on it. My plan for this winter is as follows: to do the MD, which shouldn't take me more than a couple of weeks of messing around here and there, and then to finish the Farmall 856, I still have to do sheet metal and miscellaneous work on it, rebuild the seat, and I want to get that buttoned up. And then third in line is the International truck, at least the way the line stands now. Something doesn't jump in front of it. I'm not in a great hurry to do the International truck. I actually prefer working on it outside when the weather's decent. And I don't know if I'll even get to it this winter or if it'll be once the weather warms up in the spring as time allows. So that one's kind of on the back burner. Quite a few people have been asking about it lately. Is regarding this M Diesel, I got a lot of information since the last video. There was a viewer, first name was Bob, who sent me photos of his Super MD and the power steering system on it, the Charlene system, and how the pump was, and I got more information from Bill Burnham on it. I had a phone call with him. I've found the parts that I needed to mount the torque generator up here. Now I'm debating with myself over whether to mount the power steering pump low or high. I have solutions for both of them. The low one seems to appeal to me right now because the belt routing is a lot easier. I don't wind up with any idler pulleys. The belt is much simpler to change, but it's one of those deals where I'll be in the house thinking about it and then run out here, pick up a part and fit it in place and see how everything works, and then think about it some more in the house and come back. It's, you know, you come up with solutions over days like that. The last thing I wanted to mention in this video is how much I appreciate you all for watching the channel. I don't say that nearly enough. I have viewers out there that have been watching the channel since day one, 6 years now, and geez, I appreciate you. And I should say it every video because I wouldn't be where I am today at all without all of the loyal viewers who tune in for every video, no matter what I'm doing. And I've put up a wide range of stuff here in the last week or two. So thank you very much. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time.